They may wear costumes, but it isn't Halloween. They're real-life superheroes.
Me and Hit Girl were training every day. And there were more and more people joining us every night.
Colonel Stars and Stripes, reporting for duty.
And try to have fun. Otherwise, what's the point?
I wanted to get your thoughts on sort of Jim Carrey's recent tweet, because I'm a huge fan of Jim Carrey.
He's amazing. He's so good in the movie. It is what it is. It's a bummer because it's you know, when you're so good in a movie, you want to promote it. Like I feel like all Aaron, Chloe, and myself are pretty good in this movie, so we're here promoting it. He's so funny and he's so good. I can't stop saying he's so good in this movie that I wish he was here to promote it, but I totally understand where his thoughts are coming from because of all the tragedies. It is a very terrible, the events that we've dealt with this year is terrible, and he has his views about it, and he believes that he shouldn't stand behind the movie, so I respect his opinion.
You know, he's entitled to his opinion, really, and it's just he brought so much enthusiasm to the movie and passion and really took the character from the comic book and did the prosthetics and everything, and I was a huge fan of the first movie and the comic book. So, you know, we've all been super grateful to have him, and I think he brings such that great kind of kookiness that Nick Cage brought in the first one. You know, he's that kind of element of genius and surprise and wittiness that just makes it become alive, and also is kind of kick-ass in a way. You know, that's kind of what it is. It's some sort of kooky kind of twisted kind of film, you know.
I think it's you know, he read the script and he understood what he was doing, and he made the movie with the script that we did, and we didn't change the script midway through. And you know, it you know, to each their own.
Right. I mean, as actors, I think you sort of sign on for projects and then you never...
I back up every project I do wholeheartedly, and if I read the script and I make the movie, I don't ever renege, you know?
The first movie, I was all kind of like, you know, I'd watch Chloe do amazing fight stuff and go, oh my God, I really want to do that. And then it'd be like, no, it's all right, just, you know, you'll have your time moment, and this one, I guess, is exactly that. So I get to, yeah, we did a lot of boxing and jiu-jitsu and a lot of MMA stuff, so it was good fun.
So who's better physically in shape, do you think? Was it you or Aaron? Who was kicking ass more on set?
I think Aaron was a lot more muscly than me, but I think I'm a bit more wily. You know, I think too much muscle is too stocky. I think I'm a bit more fluid.
And were you surprised at all to see sort of after the first one, like sort of like the following that it got and how many people paid attention?
Of course, I mean, because you make movies with no guarantee that it'll be anything. Mm-hmm. You know, especially a small independent made in England. Right. You know, you're going, I don't know if Americans will even understand the humor. I don't know. It was a fully independent movie, and no one, you know, had any backing with it. They were going, look, we love the movie, but, you know, with the script, we can't have this young girl doing this stuff, you know? And then it just hit, and people loved it, and that's why coming back to the second one, we had to make it interesting, and we had to make it something that people would want to see and would do justice to that first film.
I didn't think we were gonna do a second one. The first one didn't make as much money as I think the studio wanted. So, you know, we were really happy that we made it, and we were really proud of it, and we kind of just pushed it aside and, you know, on to other things. And then 3.5 years later, I get a call from Matthew that's like, you know, it did well on iTunes, it did well on downloads and DVD sales, and that he found someone, Jeff Wadlow, to write and direct, and, you know, he sent me the script, and it was an amazing script, and we were all on board. It's really cool to see the Kick-Asses and the Hit Girls kind of sprinkled in at Comic-Con, because that really means that it made its mark in like the comic book world. To see a Kick-Ass next to a Spider-Man, which Spider-Man's been around for 50 or so years, you know, and to see someone dressed up like that, it's pretty cool, man. It's very cool.